Okay, so a pleasant morning to all of you and welcome to our second to the last session for this entire information literacy webinar series. So this particular session shall once more be covered by our friends from Elsevier, which is entitled Maximizing Your Research at Home with Elsevier Tools Mendeley. So for this morning, we're still joined by Ms. Rayhanya, Head Librarian of the ISAI section, to clarify issues and answer questions. So let's have a quick rundown of our webinar mechanics once more. So first off, we will be recording each webinar session for documentation, evaluation, and dissemination purposes. Please note that by attending the webinar, you are permitting us to use any form of participation for such purposes. Questions will be collected via the Q&A chat box and answered during the Q&A portion at the end of each webinar session. The Q&A box is located at the bottom of your Zoom window. So the feedback evaluation form will also automatically appear on your web browsers once the session ends. Digital certificates will only be given to participants who have successfully registered, participated, and answered the feedback evaluation form. Please note that due to the large volume of participants, there will be a considerable delay in the dissemination of digital certificates. So Mendeley is a free reference manager that allows users to organize their research while collaborating with others. In this session, participants will learn the basics of online reference management and make the most out of Mendeley. So our speaker is a customer consultant for Elsevier Southeast Asia. Through this role, he made various collaborations with educational institutions and governments throughout the Philippines to introduce, educate, and bridge Elsevier with these organizations. Also, he is responsible for data management, research trends, and publications, and connecting stakeholders with various Elsevier solutions, including Mendeley. His educational background is in educational management, educational technology, and marketing communication. He has been involved in the education field as a lecturer, academic manager, curriculum coordinator for Indonesia, United Kingdom, and Australia. So please welcome once again, Mr. Johan Jang.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for the introductions and good morning to all the library team who managed to do such a fantastic event. And this is the last day for all the participants. Thank you also for attending. Yeah, so again, my name is Johan Jang and I'm customer consultant for Elsevier Southeast Asia. And for this session, I'm going to explain one of our tools, which are quite popular around the world, called Mendeley. Yeah. So let me begin by sharing my screen. Okay. Yep. So hopefully everyone can see my screen. Yeah. Our topic for today is Mendeley best practices. So we are going to explore various things that you can do in Mendeley. If you are already users of Mendeley, there might be some things that you already know, but what I'm trying to explore here are some basic and also some advanced features in Mendeley, which later on or right now, if you have Mendeley already installed, then you can also join. You can also start exploring. You can also do some clickings based on my explanations, and we can do this together. But if not, then it's okay, because the material will also be shared with you, so you can explore Mendeley later on. Okay, so our agenda, there are quite a lot of things, quite a lot of features that I'm going to share with you, but it's very easy. All of these are very easy features. Yeah? Once you get used to it, it will be very quick learning curve for all of us. Yeah. Okay. So just a quick introductions that Elsevier is part. Mendeley is part of Elsevier with the range of our solutions. Yeah. So in Elsevier we have various other solutions, including Science Direct, Scopus. These two you might already join yesterday. For our sessions about these two tools, Science Direct and Scopus. But beside that, we also have other solutions, including Mendeley. Yeah. Now, what is Mendeley? So Mendeley is a platform, it's a free platform that you can use to manage your references. Yeah, it is as like your personal library. You can say it's your personal library, which you can access through your desktop, through web, or even through mobile, using your tablet or using your mobile phone. Yeah, so it's a free academic software. It works cross-platform for Windows, for Mac, for Linux, or even for mobile like Android or iOS. And it also works for all major browsers, including Chrome, Firefox, and so on. Okay, now, so how does Mendeley help you as researchers? Mendeley helps researchers if you have plenty of PDF. So let's say you download lots and lots of PDF. And this PDF include your research, maybe research articles, maybe book chapters, maybe report, or presentations, any sort of PDF file. Or if you have lots of references from web browsers, from web pages that you want to use for your research. So if you have lots of them, all of this can be stored into Mendeley Cloud Server. And then be stored, be managed, and be used from the Mendeley Cloud Server. So you don't have to rely on your laptop offline, but you can also put it into a safe place called Mendeley Server. And then from the Mendeley Server in the middle, from the Mendeley Server in the middle, then you can start using all of these references via maybe your mobile phone or your tablet or your desktop or laptop, and you can even use Mendeley web version. So it's entirely up to each users of Mendeley. Okay, so again, you don't have to worry if there are some researchers that ask me what is it that I should do if I have like let's say 2,000 PDF files, but it's very hard to manage all of these files. Sometimes when I do my research, I tend to collect lots of PDF files. I tend to collect these files from, let's say, Science Direct. I download everything, but then I don't know how to manage it, because there's just way too many things that I can read, that I can use for my references. So that's when Mendeley will really comes in handy to help doing this process. Okay, so to set up Mendeley, what you need to do is to go to mendeley.com. It's very easy. Just go to mendeley.com and then you can create a free account. For Mendeley account, there are two options to create your Mendeley account. Number one, you can create Mendeley account using your personal email address. So it can be using Gmail, Yahoo, or any other free email account. So that's one. Second, you can use your institutional email. So it's up to you. You want to use your institutional email, or you want to use your personal email. If you already use, for instance, Science Direct, or you already use Scopus, you already have the account, then you can also use that same email address to create your Mendeley account. So it will be integrated. What if you already have Mendeley account? Back then, maybe even before you joined UP, but your Science Direct or Scopus account, you use institutional email. So you use Mendeley using your personal email, and then for your Science Direct and Scopus, you use institutional email. Will that still be okay? And the answer to that is yes. It's still okay if you use your personal email for your Mendeley, and then it can still be integrated into your institutional email account for Science Direct and Scopus. Okay. Right. So is it as easy as just click sign up, or sign in, and then you can just type in your email, your password, and then just click sign in, and that's it. You will get a email notifications. As usual, just click on the link to activate your account, and you're good to go. As simple as that. Okay. Now, what will happen after you sign up, yeah, or you log in, and then you will be able to see the homepage. Yeah, so once you open mendeley.com again with your profile already logged in, then this is how it will look like. Yep. Okay. Now, the first thing first that you need to do to set up your Mendeley account is to download the desktop version for either Windows or Mac. Yeah, so you can click over here, Get Reference Manager, and then you can download the desktop version. Yeah, or you can directly go to Library over here, and then you will be able to use the web version. It's up to you which one you want. Yeah, but usually people will go to using the desktop version. Yeah, the reason why is that for desktop version, if you don't have connections to internet, that's fine because you can still use Mendeley desktop version even without internet connection. Yeah. Meanwhile, if you if you choose to using the library, the Mendeley web version, then yeah, like it or not, you have to connect to internet. Yeah, that's the only difference between using the desktop version or using the web version. Yeah. Okay. So this is how Mendeley desktop will look like. Yeah. Yeah. More or less, it will look like this. Yeah, with all of this PDF versions already available. Yeah. And this is how the Mendeley web will look like. Yeah. It's a more or less the same. Yep. Okay. Now the next thing, yeah, after you download the desktop version, yeah, the next thing is you can also install. Yeah, you can also install Mendeley Web Importer for Chrome. Yeah, it's only available for Google Chrome. Yeah, so it's as easy as going to Mendeley Web Importer and then you can install this extension. Yeah, the reason why you need to install Mendeley Web Importer is it's going to make life as researchers much easier. Yeah, because if you stumble upon a certain article from, let's say, a news source, and then you want to use that article, you can immediately just click Mendeley Web Importer on the top right side of your browser, and then it will save. Yeah, it will save that a particular news source to your Mendeley library. Yeah, later I'm going to show you. But if you're using Chrome, then this is something very nice that you can use to ease the process of saving any sort of files into your Mendeley library. Okay. Now, the next thing that we can do is, of course, we start to add our documents. Yeah, whether using Mendeley desktop or using Mendeley web. Yep. So the process is very simple. I'm going to show you first. If you are to add documents from Science Direct. Yeah. So this screenshot, I already opened my Science Direct. I searched for an article, and I think that maybe this article is interesting for me. Yeah? And I want to save this article into my Mendeley library. Yeah. So what I can do, I can just first click over here. I already installed Mendeley Web Importer. So the first thing that I did for this one, I click the Mendeley Web Importer, and then this new pop-up will show over here. Yeah. And then I can choose the folder. Yeah, later on we'll deal with folder, but for now, let's say the folder is called My Library. Yeah, so this is my personal library. Okay, and then I can just click Add, and that's it. As simple as that. Yeah, you can see over here the same title: clinical course and risk factor, blah blah blah. Yeah, this one is already checked over here. If I click Add, that's it. As simple as that. Yeah. Mendeley can also figure out if there are other PDF file included in this document. Yeah, so if you can see here, add 36 more references detected on page. So in this particular page, there are actually other 36 references used by this research in the references part. Now, I can also add documents in references as well if I want to. So this is a nice option if you think that this whole other 36 references is going to be useful for my research, then you can also add to your library. Yeah. So again, it's very simple. Just make sure that you already download the web importer, click on it, and then if you open your Science Direct, you search for an article, you click this Mendeley web importer, you pick the folder, you click add, that's it. Yep. Okay. Now, this is just an example that the previous article already added into the library. So you can see here, clinical course and risk factor, blah, blah, blah. This one already added into my library. Yeah. Okay. Now you can also you add, or we call that import documents, to your Mendeley, not using Science Direct. So you can choose other platforms. It could be from news source, it could be from PDF version that you downloaded from other source. Yeah, it is as easy as by opening your Mendeley library, again, desktop or web version, doesn't really matter. What you can do is just on the left side, you will be able to see add button. Yeah, just click on the add button and then click import documents. Once you click import documents, this new window will pop up. Yep. And then add your documents from your desktop. Yeah, from any source on your desktop. Yeah. And then you will be prompted to add just click add over here, and then you will be prompted to fill in the information required. Yeah. So this options number here, this one, number 3 over here. Yeah. It will be much better if you can put as many information as possible, to your preference. Okay. So if you add a PDF from your desktop that you downloaded from whatever source out there, it does not guarantee that every information in that PDF file already available to you. Yeah. So there might be a loss in, for instance, the author name, or maybe the date access, and so on. So once you click, once you add that particular document, please make sure that you also fill the information required, or change or modify. You don't have to go with all of this hassle if you use Science Direct, because the information will already be complete. But if you're using other source, then make sure that you check the information. You check all of this just to make sure that it's already filled with correct information. Okay. Now the next thing is about creating folder. The problem with lots of beginner beginning user beginners in Mendeley is that people tend to put all of their PDF files into my library, and that's it. And that become a problem later on in the future once you have hundreds or even thousands of PDF files. If everybody just it's as simple as if you own a laptop, and then you dump every single document into your desktop, then there's no management, there's no file management, there's no folder management. It's going to be very full. It's going to be very hard to find files that you need. The same concept also applies for Mendeley. We don't want to put everything into my library, and then leave it, because it's going to be very hard to know, to locate the documents. So what we need to do is to create folder. It's as simple as creating folder in your on your laptop. So on the left side, you can see folders over here, and then you can just click create folder. And then once you click create folder, then a new window will pop up to ask you to make the name of that particular folder. So for here, I have 2 folders, environmental sustainability and sustainable economics, which I created before. So you can name your folder as you like. Usually I name my folder based on the research that I'm doing right now. But it's entirely up to you. How will you use the naming of the folder? Okay. So for this folder, let's say I already create my folder, yeah, and I can add my document, yeah, from my library into the particular folder. Yeah, so for instance, over here, yeah, I have one document. I pick this particular document and I click add to, yeah, over here. Once I click add to, I will be able to pick the folder, yeah, pick the folder, and then I just click add, and that's it. Yeah, that particular file will now belongs to a certain folder. Okay, the next thing, yeah, so this is pretty easy. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I believe everyone can easily do this. Now, the next interesting thing is that we can also create sharing folder. Yeah. Okay. So the good thing about Mendeley is that it allows us to do collaboration with others. Yeah. So it's not just our personal library anymore, but it's now expand to there are more and more features, yeah, for collaboration. Yeah. One of them is called sharing folder. Yeah. The idea behind sharing folder is when you are doing research, yeah, collaborating with other authors, yeah, it's very convenient if everybody, yeah, own a shared folder. Yeah, this shared folder contains all of the information, yeah, all of the research articles that you can use together for the research project. So that's the idea of this sharing folder. Yeah, it's very similar with Google Drive, but there are more features, yeah, compared to Google Drive, because Mendeley is designed for research purpose. And I'm going to show you later some of the features that you can do, that you can use together, you can exploit together with other authors. Okay, so to create sharing folder, the first thing, yeah, is when you open your Mendeley desktop, you can go to, you can scroll down and you will be able to see groups. Yeah, for groups, yeah, you can just click create group, yeah, and then name your group. Okay, this one will show up, and then you have to name your group, and you can decide, yeah, the type of group. There are a couple types of group over here. Yeah, so we have public. Public is for everyone. Everyone can see. If they know the name of your group, they can search, and then they will be able to join your group. Yeah, that's public. Or you can make it invite only. Yeah, so only the owner of that group can invite people to join, or it can be private. Yeah. Now the difference between invite only and private is, for private, yeah, it people can search, yeah, people can join, but you need to manually accept them. Yeah. Meanwhile, invite only, yeah, you are the one that invite people to join your group. Yeah. So again, it's up to you which one you want, yeah, for your new group. Yeah, and then you can name the group and then just click create, and that's it. Now we have this group. Yeah, so I already created an example over here. Yeah, the name of my group is test group. Yeah, and in this test group, I start to add my files. Yeah, so I can add my files by just by clicking by using right click and then add files. Yeah, or I can even add folder if I want to. Yeah, right click on your mouse, and then you can use existing files in your Mendeley account. Just put everything into this test group. Yeah. Now, once that part is done, okay, next thing, you can also start to invite members. Yeah, for now, the members is me alone. Yeah, but I can start invite members. Yeah, and then I will be able to invite members using their email. So I have to know their email address. Yeah, and then just type the email address, just click invite, and that's it. Yeah. Well, once people accept your invitation, then they will be able to join your group. Okay. Now, yeah, after the members start to come in, yeah, start to join your group, and then start to be able to see the PDF files, all of these research articles. Yeah, there are more things that they can do. Of course, they can add more files. Yeah, they can add more files into this folder. And the next thing that they can do is they people belongs to certain to this group, they can read and they can also highlight articles. This is another things that can be done, yeah, in Mendeley. So yeah, let's say I open an article. Yeah, I double click and I open an article. Yeah, once it open, what will happen? Yeah, this is the same. Yeah, this is from the web version and this one is desktop version. Yeah, so same different article, but the features, yeah, from the web version and the desktop version is exactly the same. Yeah, you can do, for instance, number one, you can highlight. Yeah, you can do highlights. Yeah, or you can put comments. Yeah, every members in the same group, they can do this, yeah, for the same article. Yeah, so they can highlight, they can put comments. Yeah, they can we can use this as like our discussion. Yeah, so if you highlight certain things, maybe you want to put note, oh, this is a very nice way to for the title. Yeah, maybe we can use the same format for our own research. Yep. Or yeah, whatever sort of comments that you want, yeah, for your research article. Yep. The other thing is, yeah, people can also see the detail of the article. They can put notes, yeah, and they can see the content. Yeah, so if you click one of the article, yeah, then on the right side you will be able to see three things. Yeah, you can read the details, you can put comments, and you can see the content, yeah, from the outline. Yeah, this is going to be very useful, especially if we have lots and lots of articles, but then we kind of forget the purpose of that particular article. Yeah, so sometimes we tend to download articles, yeah, just because we actually haven't read the articles, but just because the title is interesting, or we just read the abstract and then we assume that the article is going to be very useful for our research. And then we leave the article for a couple of months. And once we are back to see, oh, this is that interesting article that I like, yeah, back then 3 months ago. But now I completely forget the purpose of that article. Yeah. So to handle that situation, I usually will, my recommendation is put notes. Put notes into that particular article. What's the purpose? Yeah. How will you use this later on, maybe in the next 2-3 months from now? And also, if the article belongs to a group, yeah, a shared folder, you can also put notes. You can say the purpose of this article is to look at the methodology, look at the method. I think that we can somehow replicate the method, yeah, do some customization, yeah, but I urge you, please take a look at the method part. Yeah, or other articles, maybe you put notes, take a look at the literature, that literature review part or the introduction part, yeah, and somehow we can use the same format, yeah, or the same idea, yeah, as what's shown in this particular article. So it gives point, yeah, to other authors what they can do for this particular research or PDF file. Okay, now citation. Yeah, Mendeley also helps to do citation. Yeah, for that, what you need to do in your Mendeley desktop, or again Mendeley web, yeah. If you click View, yeah, and then you go to citation style, you will be able to pick citation style that you want to use for your research project. Yeah. So again, if you go to View, citation style, yeah, then you pick citation style based on the requirement for your research project. So if, let's say, you aim to publish in certain journal, and the journal required you to use APA 7 edition, then it's available over here. Yeah, if the journal asks you, you have to use the Harvard style or Chicago style and so on, then you can just pick the citation style over here. Yeah, if you cannot find the styles that you need, yeah, from the default option, yeah, just click more styles and just type in the name of that particular style. Now, for instance, over here, Yeah, there is no hard. Let's say I don't have Turabian style. Yeah, that's one quite uncommon style for citation. But some journals I know that they use Turabian. So what I can do, I just click more styles and just type Turabian, and then it will show up, and then I can choose that. Yeah. Okay. So for the purpose of this demo, yeah, this is I just picked American Psychological Association, or APA 7 edition. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is how it will look like if you need to search for more citation style. Now, yeah, I'm going to show how we can use this citation style, yeah, with Microsoft Word plugin. Yeah. So there is the collaborations that can happen between Mendeley and Microsoft Word. Yeah. And to do that, yeah, we have to first install the plugin. Yeah. It's very easy. If you go to Mendeley again, yeah, just click Tools and then install MS Word plugin. Yeah. And then that's it. Yeah. Now in your Microsoft Word, there will be Mendeley extension installed. Yeah. So that's the first thing first. Now, during this process, sometimes I got questions from people. Why, when I'm doing this, install the Microsoft Word plugin, I then receive an error message. Yeah, sometimes it can happen. The reason why, yeah, the most common problems is not the Mendeley, but is the Microsoft Word. Yeah. First, it can be because your Microsoft Word already outdated, so you haven't updated your Microsoft Word. Yeah. If that happened, then you will receive an error. Usually you will receive an error message. Yeah. Second, hopefully this is not the case. Yeah. But the Office is a pirate version. Yeah. So if it's a pirate version, then what will happen? The plugin cannot be installed to your Microsoft Word. Yeah. Most of the time it cannot be installed. So just please check your Microsoft Word. Yeah. Have you updated your Office? Or second, is it pirated version or not? Yeah. If everything's fine, it's the most updated one. Yeah, and it's also a real one, yeah, with license, then of course there will be no problem. Yeah. Okay. So just install this one, and then you will get this success over here. Yeah. So let me share what will happen in my Microsoft Word. Okay. So I moved to my Word over here. Yeah, my Microsoft Word. So this is just a random paragraph. Yeah, random sentences that are already put together. Yeah. So just imagine this is your research, one of the paragraph in your research articles. Yeah. So just imagine this is again just one paragraph from your lots of pages in your research article. Yeah. So to check whether your Mendeley plugin already installed, what you need to do is go to References. Yeah. Once you go to References and your Mendeley extension already installed, then you will be able to see this part over here. Yeah. This part with Mendeley logo means that you already installed an Mendeley extension, yeah, to your Microsoft Word. Now, the purpose of installing, yeah, Mendeley over here is that you can manage your references as well, yeah, automatically. It's very easy. Yeah, you can manage your in-text citation, and you can also manage the bibliography. So first thing first, yeah, if let's say this is your paragraph, and yeah, this whole paragraph, yeah, you paraphrase it from certain research article. Yeah, so you paraphrase this whole sentence, yeah, from a certain research article, and then you want to insert the citation. Yeah, you want to insert the, you want to use in-text citation. To do that, yeah, of course we need to, what we need to do, yeah, is just click over here, insert citation. Yeah. Once you click insert citation, this one will open up. Okay. Now you can search by author, title, or year in your library, or you can pick the folder. Yeah.
Johan, excuse me, we can't see the panel.
Oh,
I think you ought to new share that as well.
Okay, wait. Yeah, ah, it cannot be shown. wait. Um, yeah, I don't think it can be shown here, but okay, it's okay. um, if you are able to follow or later on, yeah, just click insert citation. Okay. Once you click insert citation, what will happen? Yeah, you need to type the name of the author or the name of the file, yeah, that you are going to put into in-text citation over here. Yeah. So if you click this one, then just a very simple window will pop up, yeah, that will ask you type in the name. Yeah, it can be the name of your the name of the author or the title of the research article. Yeah. So let's say I type in one of them. Yeah. And then I just click and just click. Once I type in, yeah, I just click OK. And then you will see that, yeah, now you will be, now you can see that there is this author over here, yeah, show up, yeah, because I just type in the name Dashper. Okay, so again, just click insert citation. Then a very simple window will pop up, will ask you, please type the name, yeah, whether it's author or whether it's the title of the research that you are going to use for the citation. Yeah, so just click, just type in the name, and then you will be able immediately, yeah, the name will show up over here. Yeah. Now the next thing is this one, insert bibliography. Yeah. If you click insert bibliography, automatically, whatever in-text citation that you already put, yeah, into your paragraphs, yeah, once you click insert bibliography, then the bibliography will show up. Yeah. So if I click this, automatically what will happen? Yeah, all of uh, the detail, yeah, of the research article will show up. Yeah, so you can just put references and that's it. So again, yeah, let me delete this one first. Just put references over here, click insert bibliography, automatically, yeah, this one will show up. Yeah, if you look here, this is Dasper and Fletcher from 2019, and the references, yeah, or automatically will show Dasper and Fletcher from 2019 with all of the details. Yeah, all of this, yeah, using APA 7th edition. Yeah, so that's how easy it is, yeah, to insert citation into Word document, and also to put on to just click insert bibliography, and then all of your references will show up. Yeah, this is just one example. So imagine if you have like 30 or 40 citation, yeah, in your Word document, yeah, then yeah, but just by clicking insert bibliography, all of this detailed works that you have to do for references will be done just in a second. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's it for my explanations. I think we have enough time for Q&A. I've seen that there are quite a lot of quite a lot of questions in the Q&A box. Yeah. So I think that we can use the time for Q&A. Yep. Okay. So hopefully it's clear. Yeah. Hopefully it's simple enough for everyone to follow. And then yeah, later on you can play around with your Mendeley account.
Okay, so thank you, Johan, for that very informative presentation, most especially in terms of that practical demonstration. So with that, we do hope that Mendeley will be able to aid you, our esteemed faculty, with the respective of your research agendas as it makes the entire research process more convenient somehow. Okay, yeah, we have a couple of questions. So first off, if I am using two computers, can I open or access the stored references in another computer? So for example, I stored some references in my computer in the office. Would it be possible to open or link the stored references in my computer at home?
Yeah, okay. So let me read again. Yeah, if I'm using two computers, can I open or access the stored references in another computer? For example, I stored some references in my computer in the office. Would it be possible to link the stored references in my computer at home? Okay, so yes, yeah, you can do this. So if you're using two computers, one in office, one at home, then what you can do, yeah, just make sure that, let's say you open your Mendeley in your office, yeah, computer office. You put on some references over there and so on. Yeah. What you need to do later on at home, yeah, with your laptop, with another computer, is to click on sync. Yeah, there is a button on the top left side in Mendeley. Yeah, just please make sure that you click that button, sync. Yeah, and then it will synchronize based on the latest laptop or computer that you use to add these documents. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for that reply, Johan. So next up, if I choose to share files with my students for use in class and I opt to make this private, will that circumvent copyright concerns?
Yeah, you don't need to worry about copyright concerns. Yeah, if you share, you know, all of these files, yeah, to your students, and then you make it like a private group, yeah, there's no need to concern for copyright issues. Yeah, but just please make sure that you tell students that first they cannot share. Yeah, they cannot share all of this, especially all of these documents, especially for commercial purpose. Yeah, that's the very thing that will violate copyright issues. Yeah, as long as it's for academic purpose, for learning in class, yeah, then it will be fine. But if it starts to become commercial, then there will be a breach of copyright concerns. Yeah.
Okay, so as long as we just use it only in our class premises, everything will be a-okay. All right, so next off, can we tag certain members of the group in the notes section?
Well, that's a very good feature, which we haven't got it yet. But I can take that as an idea.
Okay.
Okay, we cannot do it yet, yeah, for now. Yeah, yeah, I can imagine it's like maybe when you're using Microsoft Outlook, you can tag people, yeah, or you're using social media, yes, you can tag people. But for Mendeley, it's not available yet. Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully in the near future, right, Johan?
Hopefully so.
Okay, so next off, can we store only PDF files? Can we also store docs, images, or videos?
Yep. Okay, very good questions. For now, yeah, what you can store are two types of files, either PDF files, yeah, or second, you can store links. So not for docs, images, or video, but you can sort the link to the particular images or video. Yeah, so for now, PDF plus links. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you. Let's see. Okay, so I'm using Microsoft Word 365. Will this suffice if I want to install a Microsoft Word plugin?
Yep, of course. Yeah, so 365, that's what I'm using also. So that will be perfectly fine. Yeah.
Okay. So next off. So is the view and tools only available in the downloaded version?
No, even the web version also will be all of the tools. Yeah, for including like highlighting, creating groups. Yeah, will available as well. Yeah, the only difference is the look. Yeah, the look of the desktop version and the look and the web version. But all of the features will be available, from on both version. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for that. Next off, if I am writing my report on Word, can I open Mendeley to plug in my references? or do I need to write the report within Mendeley?
Yep. I think this one already answered in the live demo. Yes, of course. Yeah, you can open a Mendeley plugin, and then you can use that plugin to create in-text citation or to create references. Yeah, so you don't need to write the report within Mendeley.
Okay, understood. So this one is about the account itself. So I have an existing Mendeley account, but it is not organized. So can I close or cancel this and open a new one using the same institutional account?
Okay. Well, for this one, if you close this one or you cancel this, but you are using the same institutional account, that it will not be possible. Unfortunately, it will not be possible. What will happen is the Mendeley will recognize that you already used this email. There is a Mendeley account associated with this email. Okay, so what happened? It will not allow you to use the same email, but to open a new Mendeley account. Unfortunately, that cannot happen as of this moment.
Okay. So do you have any further questions? Okay. So this one is from Mancheta. So the different online databases we have in the library all feature some kind of folder for articles accessed in each database. So are these synced to Mendeley?
Unfortunately, no, because different database will be organized by different companies. And because of that, then of course, different companies, we don't talk to each other. Meaning that we cannot go into their database and then also ask them to create the same algorithm behind the backend and connect it with Mendeley. So unfortunately, yes, you have to create your own folder in Mendeley. Yeah.
Okay. But like what you've said, Johan, earlier, I guess we could say that for Mendeley, we could easily use it with obviously Science Direct and Scopus, to say the least.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Next, are there tutorials for other features of Mendeley?
Well, Mendeley is Mendeley is they have very active community. Yes, so it's very easy to find information about much more advanced features of Mendeley, because what I explained is just covering some basic features and a bit intermediate features of Mendeley, including sharing folder, plugin, and so on. But beside all of these features, there are actually more features, including like finding collaborators, even funding, or Mendeley. What if I want to do my own citation style? There's a possibility to do that as well. Yeah. So there are many other very interesting features that you can learn. And we have a very good worldwide global communities of Mendeley around the world. Yeah. So they have their own websites, they have their own YouTube channels. Yeah. They show you how to use all of these features in Mendeley, all of these updated features as well. And if you happen to know maybe some of your friends, colleagues, we have this program called Mendeley Advisor. It's a program for worldwide audience. So everybody can learn to become Mendeley advisors. And for Mendeley advisors, they usually will have events. Yeah. And the events, of course, sponsored by Elsevier. Yeah. So you can ask them, you can find your Mendeley advisors in your country, in your own communities. Yeah. They will receive trainings, and they will pinpoint you to the right directions based on your questions. So if you have, for instance, can I use Mendeley for finding collaborators? The answer is yes, but how to do that? Yeah, there are a lot of videos out there, or your friends as Mendeley advisor can definitely help you to solve these questions. But beside that, yeah, of course, if we want to do more advanced Mendeley, yeah, besides sharing folder, besides note highlightings and plugin, yeah, we can definitely do that in the future.
Okay, so thanks for that timely update, Johan. And obviously, most especially as we go forward in the future, there will be certain features that obviously would be available, as well as incorporating other tools as well in Mendeley and so on and so forth. Okay, so next,
Oh, sorry,
does
just to add that in a very near future, you will see a, okay, this is almost a secret, but some people already know. In a very near future, you will see a big update for Mendeley. A big update on not just the looks, but lots of features. Yeah. The basic feature will stay the same, but there will be a big update. So just stay tuned for a couple of months. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that heads up. So another question. So does Mendeley download guarantee open access to Scopus and Science Direct?
Yeah, yeah. Mendeley will be able to recognize open access content. So immediately when, let's say you open Science Direct and then you want to download open access content only, yeah, Mendeley will recognize which articles are subscribed, yeah, or which articles belongs to open access types of articles. Once it's an open access articles, then Mendeley will recognize that you can download the PDF version. Yeah, would you like to save all of these articles, including the PDF, or you just want the information? So there is an option to that, especially when you're using the web importer. So web importer will immediately recognize which are the open access content, which are subscription based.
Okay. So next off, another question is, why is it that Mendeley does not work with Microsoft Word 2019?
It's supposed to work. It's supposed to work fine. Yeah, what I know is that right now Mendeley does not support Microsoft Word 2003. Yeah, 2003. But above that, it's supposed to work. There could be two things, yeah, which I explained before. Maybe the Microsoft Word is not updated yet, yeah, or the Office, not just the Word, but the whole Office ecosystem is not yet updated. So please make sure that you go to your Microsoft Office and then you update it. Or second, yeah, hopefully this is not, again, this is not the case, but maybe the Microsoft Word is not activated yet, yeah, or it's a trial version, yeah, or it's a pirate version. Then yeah, usually it will not, Mendeley will not able to work with this sort of version. So it's either trial, yeah, not yet updated, or pirate version, but it's supposed to work fine. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that practical tip. And okay, this one I guess is an interesting question. So is Mendeley plugin also available for MS PowerPoint?
Not at this moment, because the purpose is not to make a PowerPoint, yeah, but to create a research paper. And that's the main purpose of to help creating research paper.
Okay. And lastly, is it possible to download the video files or
Video
maybe
files,
update video files?
video files, again, we cannot download and store it into Mendeley server, but what I usually do, so if I find a very interesting video and then I want to use that, you know, for let's say research, and then what I'll do, I'll save the web page. Yeah, let's say I open YouTube and then I found, oh, this is very interesting, and then I will save the link to YouTube, yeah, in my Mendeley library. So what will happen later on, I can fill in all the information required, yeah, and I just put the link over there, and then I just go to the link for that particular video.
Okay, so at least it's pretty much convenient, as you can still post or upload the link there.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have another question. I think let's go to the chat box. So if we have to download articles, would it be free if we use our institutional email, or should we open the Mendeley using our library access? I noticed that Mendeley and other similar apps, when we use our personal email, downloading articles are not free. So that one's in the chat box.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, hopefully this is not too complicated, but again, there are cases, yeah, in which maybe you already own Mendeley with your personal email, before you even know that, for instance, UP have access to Science Direct before that time. Yeah? Or maybe you join UP from other universities before, yeah? And then you have Mendeley, but you are using your personal email. Yeah? That will be completely fine. Yeah? And Mendeley will still be able to download, yeah, from Science Direct. Okay? The important thing here is that in Science Direct, please do make sure that you sign in, you log in using your institutional email. Yeah, and that will be fine. That will be perfectly fine. You can still download everything in Science Direct as long as you log in using your institutional email in Science Direct, even though your Mendeley is using personal email account. Yeah. So hopefully that answered the questions. The problem happened when you're not logging in to Science Direct using institutional email. You still use your personal email. Then, of course, yeah, you will not be able to download all of the articles for free.
Okay, thanks for clearing that up again once more, Johan. Okay, so I guess we don't have any other questions. So we're right on time. So it's 10 a.m. So again, thank you, Johan, for that very informative presentation. And if you'll take a look at our chat box, the link, the URL to our feedback form is already there. Kindly answer it. We highly encourage you to answer it once this session ends. And we still have another session this afternoon, and I guess it's still about a research management tool that would aid us in our respective research agenda. So please join us there. And without any other concerns or issues, thank you everyone again for joining, and see you later. Please stay safe and goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Bye. Thank you.